Now see this one is given and we have to prove that the value of this determinant is this one. Now there is no way I can make any of the elements as 0, or there is no way I can pull out anything as common. So what I am trying to do is I'll try to multiply and then see if I can make them as zeros. So I'm going to multiply the first row with a. So when I multiply the first row with a, I have to divide it with a. That is why I'm dividing with a and then multiplying it with a, right? And after that I'll try to make most of the elements as zeros. Now see this, if you observe these two elements, here there is AB and here there is minus A. If I multiply this one with B and add it, then it is going to be 0. But then again, if you look at this one, here there is A and here there is AC. If I multiply this one with C and add it, it is going to be 0. So multiply this one with B and add it, this one is going to be 0. Multiply this one with C and add it, this one is going to be 0. And luckily, when you multiply this one with B and this one with C, again these two are also going to be zeros. So in this case we are just fortunate here. Okay, so now what we can do it here is multiply the second row with B, this row with B, because I want to act on this AB minus AB and plus AB, it has to be 0, and then multiply the third row with C, which means I want to make this one as 0, I mean AC, and then add with this. So multiply second row with B and third row with C, and then add all the first three rows, and replace the result there. Now when you do that, you are going to get this one as the answer, this one as the determinant. Okay, and now if you observe this, the first row is containing most of the elements as 0, so it is better that you expand the determinant across the first row. Now when you are trying to expand determinant, you need not worry about the cofactors of this one and this one, because they are already zeros, right? So when you multiply them with cofactors, it is going to be 0. So these three elements need not be considered. You need to consider the cofactor of this. So what is the cofactor of this? You have to remove this column and this row, and you have to take the determinant of the remaining this one elements. So this one, and you should be very careful about this sign. You have to take this entire element, which is already containing minus here, and you have to multiply with minus 1 power the indices of this element. What is the indices of this element? It is first row and fourth column, first row and fourth column. Therefore minus 1 power first row and fourth column, which is nothing but minus 1. Therefore you need to multiply this with minus 1. So already minus is there. When I multiply with minus 1, it is going to be plus. So just be careful there. Okay, and this is the remaining matrix. Now again, there is no direct method that we can make most of the elements as zeros. Since there is already 1 0, I am trying to expand the determinant across the first row. So when you expand determinant across the first row, you are going to get these terms, right? And once you simplify it, you are going to get this one as the answer. Okay, fine.
Hi, if you are planning to do masters, then doing masters abroad is better than doing masters in India. I'll give you all the reasons. So first reason is, out of 1 lakh students who take GATE every year, there are only 500 seats in old IITs. So all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%, and IITs, universities better than IITs, they have very good acceptance rate like 30%, 40%, but all the IITs put together have an acceptance rate of 0.5%. And if you are working hard to get into IIT Bombay's ranking is 177 and IIT Roorkee's ranking is 400. If you are happy to get into IIT Roorkee, then getting into universities better than IIT Roorkee is easier compared to getting into IIT Roorkee. And looking at the salaries for computer science, for software jobs, if you have done your masters in computer science in US, the salaries are ranging from 80 lakhs per year to 1.2 crore per year. So even if you take an average of 1 crore per year, your savings will be much higher than the salaries in India. After taxes and your cost of living, you can easily save 40 to 50 lakhs per year. And in India, the maximum jobs that you get is around 30 lakhs. So your savings will be much greater than the salaries in India. And these are all the services that we provide. University shortlisting. So depending on your profile, we will shortlist what are the universities that you have to apply, and statement of purpose building, and then LOR guidance, and GRE and English test assistance, and education loan assistance. So you don't have to have any collateral, which means without any security, now you can get education loan. Getting education loan is very simple these days, and whatever the amount of fee that you have a range of universities. You can apply for 10 lakh universities, 20 lakh universities, or 50 lakh universities. But whatever it is, you are going to get complete education loan, and you can pay off your education loan in 1 year after you get a job. And then we do visa assistance, mock visa interviews, and then connecting with the university alumni. So now you might ask why we should join Game of Visas. So the answer is we have 90% success rate, 99% success rate. And these are all the destinations that we guide the students to. So we guide students to any country that you want to go. So now it is not just USA. We guide to UK, Germany, Australia, Canada. So we guide students to all the countries. We work with all the destinations. And if you are interested in going abroad, you have to just drop us a message on this WhatsApp number 9494 555 454. Okay, thank you.